The alternator on this vehicle needs to be replaced, and before working on any electrical system on a vehicle, you should consult the Haynes manual to determine what the step-by-step procedure should be. And in this case, the first step is disconnecting the 12-volt battery. And to do that, we're going to disconnect the negative battery cable. And we'll do that by loosening the nut and wiggle the terminal loose. Move it to the side. Now, using the appropriate tool, we'll loosen the tensioner and remove the serpentine belt. Now, with the correct tool on the tensioner, we'll move the tensioner down. That releases the slack on the belt, and remove the serpentine belt from the alternator's pulley. Now we'll remove the electrical connectors from the alternator. First, the small field terminal connector. Then we'll remove this cover so we can get at the battery terminal connector. Do we want the Now we'll remove the alternator bolts. We'll start with the bottom bolt. Remove that. And now we remove the upper bolt. And remove the alternator. Now we can replace the new alternator onto the bracket. Put the top bolt in place to hold the top of the alternator into its bracket, and then continue to wiggle the bottom of the alternator until it lines up with its bracket holes. And reinstall the bottom bolt. Be sure you consult the underhood decal or the Haynes manual as you reinstall the belt to make sure that the belt routing is the way it should be. Now we'll reconnect the electrical connectors, and we'll start with the battery terminal and install the nut. After the nut is nice and snug, reinstall the protective cap. Now we can reinstall the small field wire. The last step is to reinstall the negative battery cable and tighten the nut.